Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today I will do the reading for the 6th and the 7th of July 2022. And this is general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to help it grow. If you want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box. Okay, now the energies of the 6th and the 7th, it's quite tricky. And it's gonna be something that we can analyze for the rest of the month too. Now, the good things about this is the boost in the feelings that we've been receiving recently, especially if you experienced the 4th of July, the Monday, and this is the sextile aspect between Mercury and Mars, and Mercury is stepping in, entering Cancer, yes, and Mars enter Taurus, so it creates an angle of 60 degrees. We call that sextile. Now it gives you the boost, but the issue with the boost is not as strong as when the two planets try with each other. So that's why we call sextile is the lesser trine. So we don't, but it's still the boost, so it's still the good things. Anything good is, appreciated, right? However, the Sun is about to square with Jupiter on the 7th, and then Saturn and Uranus gonna square with each other too. Now this is quite a tricky energies. The reason why I say it's gonna relate to the end of July, because we need to know what to expect and why these energies actually happen right now. Now, okay, so Uranus is a planet. It's all about energies. It's about evolutions. It is about rebellions, rebellious energy. Now it is renovations. So it asking you to change things, to speed things up, to upgrade things. Now, Saturn's retrograde is asking you to work on the old things, to complete what was unfinished before. So a lot of people will have to come back to the problems, all the issues that have been going on for some times now. Now it can be a changing of home, a changing of job. It can be a breakup, a divorce, or something really a major breakthrough, or even a breakup with people. Now if it's negative, then it will requires you to put more time and preparations on what you're doing. Now if it's for upgrading something, it also asks you to think more about the details of the way that you are going, where you're heading to make sure that you don't miss the details. Because when we miss the details of things, especially in the environment that like we're living in right now, I mean the current environment, it allows deceptions and other kind of like the devil forces, the devil's the deceptive devil cards, the energy comes back in to try to distract us from where we get to. So this is very similar to the energies of April around actually around this time of April. It's quite similar, and it builds up until around mid-month, or like the 23rd of July, or the 23rd of April in the past. Now this reading is very similar the day that I have the reading, and then I say the cocoon is gonna come out. So it indicates that people gonna evolve and take a leap of faith after this energy. So this time actually very important if we really understand why we have been to go through this process. Now, Uranus wants you to evolve. Saturn's retrograde asks you to rework on things that are unfinished, and they square with each other. That means that you will be in quite a frustrations now and then, or actually quite often that you're gonna be frustrated with things, because obviously that on one hand you want to kind of like break through something here, but on the other hand you cannot speed up the process. The reason why, because like it's asking you to work on the very details of something here. So that is our job. Depends on your situation. We need to find out what needs to be done here, what we're missing, or what gonna be missed. That is very important, because if we do this right, by the end of July we all comes out very happy, and like the sun card, it's gonna be bright, we're gonna be shining, everything's gonna be brightened up at the end, and then we will have a very good month of July. So even it's a bit tricky information at the moment, especially when the sun square with Jupiter. So it kind of like you might feel a bit exhausted with your energy, because Jupiter is about healing. Especially it's about the inner healing that we're trying to work on. But because the sun square with Jupiter, so it's not quite in the favor, and sometimes it might give you quite a negative impacts in your daily activities. The good things is, if we give ourselves more times and more preparations in what we're doing, to notify the details of what we have done not quite, for example, like it doesn't need to be something wrong, but if we do something not quite accurately, so this is actually the opportunities for us to change things, to set something really firmly for the future. So in the future, we don't have to think about it anymore. And when the sun moves into Leo on the 23rd, it's also Leo season. We're gonna favor from that boost of the fire sign from Leo. So things from now until 23rd, my advice for people is you have to slow down with whatever you're doing. Just take steps in what we need to do. Don't kind of like rush things, or else we will be jeopardized and the tower moments will happen, and that will cause more pain. So but the good thing is, like during these transitions of transformation, there will be positive energies from other planets to help us. I will do that in the dailies when it comes. But now let's go to the cards and see what the cards say. Okay, so as usual, we will go to the Oracle card first to see what spirits have for us. This is the reading for the 6th and the 7th of July 2022. Okay, so let's see what we have. The first card we have is Rest. Wow. Stop, recharge, and self-care. Now, this is exactly what I've just analyzed in the introduction. We really need to rest. Rest here means that it doesn't mean that you stop doing things. You're still doing things, but you slow down. You give yourself more time for yourself, because this is really needed. Because to be honest, from the 6th is okay, but from tomorrow on, the energy start to become quite slow and heavy. But it doesn't mean that things cannot be done, because the main energy is still from Saturn. So Saturn retrograde is going to be the main energy, the main theme from now until the very end of the year. I think it's for the 3rd of December. But each month, each period, each seasons, it will ask you to do different things. And now this month, July, is about finish the very, very final things that you haven't done it. It's like you have to finalize everything of why it's not finished before, why now. It's all about the divine timing. So we will need to look after ourselves more to have the energies. But remember, Chiron and Jupiter still forward, so we still favor from that healing. We're still blessed with the inner healing. So it's really good that if we think about all the shadow works, all the fears, or because sometimes shadows, it doesn't mean that we completed it, then it doesn't come back. It will come back when you let your guard down and you forget about it. So we have to live it and work with it whole life. Now the second card is about the heart center, connection, love, and receiving. It's also about, even though the energies tend to be quite heavy because of the work. You know, I have the feeling this is the finished, the unfinished, and the unfinished seems to be it's like the last challenge of your old cycles. That's why it's heavy, and that's why it takes so long to really completely finish it, to clear out the blockage energies that you know, like trying to stop us from evolving here. But the heart centers is saying that there's a big chances that people actually meet someone here and get the connections with the new people. Because when you actually going through the heavy situation, or when you going through the you know, like the unspoken, the unbelievable hardship, it's actually gives you the chances, the opportunities to recognize something. It can be about yourself, the fears, or you know, the weaknesses, or something still remains that need to be worked on, and it will allow you to open up the new opportunities. And this is about the connections with people. So it's also the period that you might receive new supports and new connections with other people. Let's see what the tarot cards say to see if the oracle is right about this reading today. So we're expecting the first card, the devil. This is what I'm expecting. We are going through some sort of like a spiritual battle, and now it's kind of like it was laying low for some time, and now it's gonna emerge, and it will emerge for a reason. Let's see why it's emerged. Because the evils now seeing that their cast, their spells, does not really do anything much on you. So deep down inside the spirituality of someone out there in the world, they trying to push the spell on you. So you have to go through the heavy heart. They don't want you to open this key lock of your heart, because they know that you're about to meet someone. Okay, but I don't think that's gonna be the case, because let's see, the challenge is the six of cups. Now this is so obvious. A lot of people that are still being locked, or being controlled, or being influenced by the old energy. Now I don't want to say this is an ex, or the old connection, but this is the old energy, something from the past trying to hold you back here. So that's why they cause you the problem. They don't want you to leave, or they don't want to free you. It's not about that they love you, right? This is about their job is to stop you from getting where you want to be. And it's also quite a critical challenge for people. This is very vital. So I really hope that if anyone resonates with this reading, please watch out for what's coming, because this is what's about to happen. Now, the reason why this is the energy is because there's a Two of Pentacles here. The Two of Pentacles here speaking about the discommunications between people. So I have the feeling this is about the devil's, the old connections, or the old energy that you're dealing with. There's a discommunications here, like it's like the impossible. This is like the mission impossible. So people will have to sort out with each other through a spiritual world. Now, how you gonna sort out this? The only ways to do this is how to work on yourself, how to understand the energies, or where we're heading, to understand our journeys, our destiny, and that's when you realize your destiny, you will know how to stop this. So this is about to come to an end. Now in the recent past, we have the Ace of Cups. In the recent past, for some people, you already met someone potentially is one of your soulmate, or at least this is the emotional connections that are favorable for you. If you don't want to think about romantically, if you don't want to think it that way, we need to clarify to see. And also we have the love reading on Thursday, so I will leave the love topics on Thursday. Now this reading, I'm more interested in seeing what is going on between, this is the spiritual battle between you and the devils. And the devils here represent the old connections that you were dealing with, because the reason that the devil is very simple, because they don't just let you go easily. They don't even have the purpose why they should keep you. But that's why we can distinguish between someone from the light side and the dark side. Now let's see what is going through right now for all of you. So the Nine of Wands, you really kind of like, this is the feeling of you being fed up with things. You just need to close this once for all, forever, and move on with your life. And so you determine to close the door here with the Nine of Wands. You don't let the devil's influences to come back to you anymore. That is what you're trying to do, or you're hoping to do, right? Now what coming toward you is the Judgment. This is the Judgment here is it's like the Tower moment, the awakening, the divine timing, things meant to happen. So there's something meant to happen. That is what coming toward you. Okay, we will clarify this to see what the Judgment is about. Now the Judgment, now my feeling is there is something new gonna comes in instead of the Tower moments, because obviously that the Tower moment was the process of why you have to close it. So that was the Tower moment. So Judgment is number 20, is also the end of something and the beginning of something. Wow. Now I don't want to talk about love today, but the love cards come out here with the Four of Wands. So I had a funny feeling that you met someone, for some people, actually for quite a number of people. You met someone and it was a lot of potential there, and there will be someone, something like it's like a new development about this connection. So that's what the Judgment is about. So love comes in to help you heal and help you close or fight the spiritual battle. Because remember, in one of the reading I say, in this kind of thing in life, there's no legal justice for the heart, but love is the cure and the justice for your heart. That's the only way to gain that legal justice. Now with number 5 here, this this connection, someone, it's like the newly transcended soulmate vibe comes in. It awakens someone here, and it allows you to like walk away from things in the past. How I say, this is like the spell, the dark spell from the devils, that you finally managed how to walk away without having to feeling like it's like you've been released from the feeling of like being tormented or tortured, or sometimes you're feeling you're defeated, but you actually not, because love will come and to show you the way. So I'm expecting on Thursday, today is Tuesday, tomorrow is Wednesday, I have the court case on Thursday to attend. So I will do the love reading in on Wednesday evening, and then we will find out. But I will keep my promise, because it's gonna be of the Four of Wands. the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups here is actually your energy. You feeling like after the rain, there's a rainbow. So this is very, very good things to see. Now, the energies of the universe at the moment is heavy. It's not quite like heavy, like a painfully heavy, but it's kind of like it's slow, and it's asking you to be very detailed in everything, even your manifestations, and that's give you the chances to think about what you really want in the relationship in the next chapter when it comes to emotional comfort rather than relationship. Yeah, you don't need to jump in relationship with anyone in this world unless you want to, but it gives you the details of how it's gonna turn out for you, how it looks like, how it's different from what you already knew, already experienced. Now, the final card is gonna be the outcome of this energy. Let's see the energies, the outcome energies we have. Wow, the stars. What can I say is there will be a lot of healing gain, and this is actually you know, like you fighting that hope, you fighting that moment again. It's like the moment you've been waiting for a lifetime. So suddenly that song sings in my head. Some people like us waiting for this moment, a moment like this. So this is the reading for those Sagittarius out there who went through hell to rebirth, to restore the faith, the hope, and the love, who went through like decades suffering, and this is gonna be the moment, and this is the this is like I know July is a critical month, but it's also the foundation month for you to fly and happy and feeling jolly again. Very soon, it will start release the energies 23rd of July. So things should be moving from now. So even it's slow, but make sure that you work in on your own for your own benefits, working on yourself, working on your projects, your plan, your details. Everything is about you. You have to work, and you have to focus on yourself. You cannot share your energies with anything that negatives come to you. Okay, so let's clarify the devil. The devil is clarified by the temperance. So the devil is jealous now, even if you're not in contact with someone, but they are jealous now because they feel like they couldn't torture you by, you know, like giving you these negative energies, by, you know, like making you feeling crazy, jealous, or making you feeling disgusted or disappointed, feeling upset, feeling miserable, whatever you can think of, right? Things that they're trying to make to drag you down. They actually can send it. Now that's why they will do something here. That's why the challenge is the six of. The challenge is how you release the past. How this is exactly what we had in the reading of the oracle yesterday when we were talking about acceptance, reeling your eggs, and how we can do it without even having to do it. That is an art of how we're gonna win this battle. How to win something. Sorry, not about how to win something, but how to release something without having to release something. Now it sounds impossible, but it's actually not that difficult if you find the purposes, the next purposes of what you're doing, of what you're pursuing, or what meant for you. You will see that the old purposes doesn't suit anymore, and then it will be removed automatically. So we don't have to do the release or forgive, because the more you tell yourself, the more you create that resistant energy anyway. So it just has to be logical. And remember, I keep saying the best way and the free ways to do anything is using the power of your mind. And everyone will have a different way how to utilize the power of the mind. I know there will be the up and down, and sometimes we lose control, and sometimes we let the shadow of ourselves to comes out and beat us. But just make sure it's for a moment, and then you know how to come back to yourself as a temperance. Keep that balance of healing within yourself, will be fine. Because now I want to clarify the Two of Pentacles first. For some reason, the World. So when you totally release these connections, when it's like you set out something with someone here, the world will be open for you. So the world's waiting for you to complete this. So you are so close to the land of freedom. So this is like the battles going on for quite some time with the Two of Pentacles, but finally it's kind of like turning upside down now to release the energy, and so you will soon see the world. And in the recent past, you got the Ace of Cups. Let's see the Tower. The Towers here means that just when you hit the right bottom of your roller coaster, your life, just when you hit that bottom of what you're going through, you will meet someone. That's what they say. Now, in the recent past, some people already did it. Now, if you not yet meet someone, if you're going through the critical situations of, this is a process of releasing your ex, right? Or your past. I don't want to say your ex, this is your past. Releasing your past, and you hit right at the bottom of your life. That's when you meet someone. So there are two conditions here to meet someone. With some other people, it will be another readings. Hopefully, the love reading on Thursday, it will be more generalized. But you will, people will tend, majority of Sagittarius gonna meet new people. That I can be sure of. Okay, so the Nine of Wands, we have the Death, because it's time to change, and you are going through a very critical moment of like finalizing everything to put an end to everything once for all. That is the meaning of this between the Nine of Wands and the Death. Now, Judgment, let's see what is coming toward you here. Because Judgment is some sort of the boost from the energy. This is the blessing from the energy. Now, let's see what is this about. Justice. So justice is actually on your side now. So it indicates that if anyone in the legal process of ending something or going through something really unfair, suffering and paid in too much in the past, causing the imbalance, now this is the time that you're gonna regain everything, and the justice comes in to help you to fight this battle. So you're gonna be fine. Doesn't matter how tricky your situations can be, but there will be the justice implemented here for people. Now the Four of Wands. Let's see who is the Four of Wands. This looks amazing. It's the Nine of... The Four of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. It says that you will be very happy with this. It's like the wish come true for you. The Nine of Pentacles, it's like you feeling like you lost in your own world. Your own little bubble happy world that you created for yourself with the Four of Wands. So someone here gonna be very... They are kind of like very nurturing to you, to make you feel that way. You feeling like you are number one. Now let's see. I want another card for this to see if I can see anything else. Another card for this. The Empress. So the Four of Wands, the Empress, and the Nine of Pentacles. this is like you meet someone very compatible because they want the same thing as you. The Empress is about, like someone also enjoying themselves, someone is very nurturing, someone will help you grow. And the Knight of Pentacles is someone who's really, relaxed in their own world and enjoying things. So it's like a very balanced energy here. So if you meet someone relaxing and, the same way as you, right? Because I don't know how you do in your work, what is your personality is like. So, but there will be the sign. You could feel it. So it's like the instant recognition here, one-on-one. It's very compatible energy. It's kind of the harmony you can feel here. So that is very good things to see. Now that will allow you to step out as the winner. Let's see the Five of Swords, the Hierophant. You know what? You stepping into the commitment very soon with the Hierophant here. Now I don't normally interpret the Hierophant as a commitment, but for some reason I just seeing someone walk into some sort of allies. It's like people accept you the way you are. You can be yourself. You feel being yourself, and this is all about changes in communication, changes in ideas, changes in the point of views. So it's like you changes the way you look at things, the way you view things. Maybe that's the reason why it allows you to uncover the new opportunities of being with someone here. Remember what I say, because this is quite important piece of information, I think, for this reading. Now the Knight of Cups, this is your energy. Let's see what the Knight of Cups want to do. So it's gonna be a good energy actually, guys. Now that's probably thanks to Mercury sextile with Mars. Remember, because you got that boost in ideologies, you got that boost in actions, in energy. Now the Hermit, as I say, you comes out so happy. It's like you know now what your intuition trying to tell you in the recent past. So the Hermit is like the revelations of your feeling in the recent past, a couple of few days or even a week. The heaviness that people went through. Now there's a revelations. Okay, now because of that, of course, the Star is the hope, the healing, the everything that people want. Let's see what the Star is bringing about. Now what in this reading I love the most is the Justice card. That's what I love the most, because the Justice assure the past comes to an end and the future comes in place and in the right place. So the Justice card is right in the middle of this reading. So this is one of the best things that I've seen in this reading today, and no wonder that the stars come out, and the star is the Page of Cups. Someone will say the loving things to you. Someone wants to offer you something. This is like the actual expression from someone to you. So this, if this really happens in real life to people, really congratulations to all of you who resonate with this reading. And if it resonates with you, please let me know. And if not, please analyze your situation to see if you really hit the bottom yet, or if you miss something, if you haven't clear out or completed something yet, because you need to do that. So the process will be applied to you, because this applies to everyone, not just one. But when people had all the conditions like accumulated, combined together perfectly, that will happen. So this is the meaning of this reading. Now I really hope this like this reading, and I hope everyone loves it too. If you like it, please like and share the video and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. If you want to donate, please find donate button in the description box, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.